a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the San Jose State Spartans, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the San Jose State Spartans offense takes the field for the first time today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Fresno State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Working on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Motion from the back. They'll leave it with him. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He picks it up.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. RPO complete to open the drive. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking for room. It's Batista. Fights off a defender. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play. On 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up with the pass. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running back searching for a hole. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Shabera. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Oregon State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got a little space. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
It's complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And That's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Pressure coming. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Fresno State right back to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fears the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Gives it on the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grab behind the line. It's Batista. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be brought down. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Fakes to grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snags it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Running the red zone, it's Batista. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him! And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Batista. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Coates. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Navy is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around Annapolis for a long time.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Makes the catch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to take off. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. At the 45 on his way. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Sexton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. He'll do it himself. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.